In basketball, sometimes open shots just don't go in. Over the course of the year, though, the group's been a little bit streaky and typically shooting better at home than on the road. But anything that you can kind of pinpoint as the difference between when the shooting percentage is up versus not?
Well, our floor spacers are on the floor and boots and crutches are off the floor and boots and crutches. I mean, the reality is, I'll bet if you go back and when Sophie and Caitlin are on the floor, our percentages are higher because they space the floor for everybody else. We get easier looks. They're not able to put as many bodies on AB and Kelsey. Lexi goes from probably 6th or 7th on the scouting report to now 3rd. I think it's as simple as that. You just play us differently when we don't have the floor spacers on the floor.
In your 4th elimination game now, has the message changed at all? Have you tweaked what you say to get the most out of them, or is this just the same kind of core message as it was game 2 in Atlanta carrying all the way?
Yeah, it's the same core message. Backs against the wall. Like, it's win or go home. It's desperation time. With a different opportunity on the table. This group has not experienced a game 5 on the road with a chance to play in the WNBA finals. It's just there's no substitute for that experience. You have to go through it, but at the same time, we really have to rely on our standard. We really have to rely on what we know to be true about our group. And we've got to rely on competing for one another and going out there and just giving it our best.
Steph, I know you talked about this during shoot around, but obviously with everything that he said today and then the fallout from that, just now a few hours have passed, what are your thoughts on that whole situation?
What fallout? What are you talking about?
Not fallout, but just the talk out there about everything.
Look, again, I think right now, for this moment, that's not a focus of ours. Our focus of ours is tonight. I don't think we're all telling the same lie. I think that we focus on the things that we can control right now. I talked to our team at shoot around. It's like we've got to feed our focus right now. We can't get caught up in what's going on out there. We got to focus on our opponent. And then once everything kind of falls into place, then we worry about everything else.
Steph, with everything that's taken place, and you talked about it throughout the regular season also, but through the playoffs, have you had to find yourself looking at who is officiating and coach a specific way, maybe tweaking things or reminding them, hey, okay, well, this crew's out here, so we need to watch this or this. Has that become a distraction for you?
No, that doesn't even cross my mind. I think the biggest thing is how we communicate. It's just like anything else, just like any profession. You have different relationships with different players, with different officials, with different everybody. So I think the biggest thing is having learned how to communicate with certain ones or others, pointing out things that are important to us, whether it's something as simple as we space the floor intentionally to create enough space that defensive 3 seconds should be obvious, or the way that you're getting around a screen or the way that we're doing whatever it might be, just pointing out certain things. It's just like anything else. Sometimes you get caught up in the moment. We're all competitors, like they're competitors. Everybody wants to be the best at what they do. You wouldn't be in it if you don't. But I never have any thoughts about who's officiating and different things other than communication.